So many of my clients have come to me and being like, I'm really stressed. This is really scary. I just want to restrict. All right, it has been a minute or two since I've been on my channel, and my apologies. Last time I was on my channel, I remember saying that I was going to be creating a bunch of content for you guys, but life honestly lately has just been very full. There's been a lot of things going on in my life. Last Sunday, I had the opportunity to speak to a bunch of high school students regarding eating disorders, how to notice an eating disorder in a friend, how to help them through it, how to help them get help, and what really goes on in an eating disorder. I promised you guys that I would find a way to deliver that presentation to you guys because I was way too embarrassed to bring my video camera in front of like all these high school students. So I didn't record it, but I definitely am going to do sort of like a webinar thing that I should do later on this evening and release for you guys. But I have signed a lot of new clients lately, and so I've been really busy onboarding them and getting them through the recovery process, and that's where my time gets spent mostly. And I just want to make sure that with my clients that I'm working with, I am giving them the time that they deserve and the support that they need through their recovery. So my apologies if my videos are like few and far between, but I'm gonna try and bulk shoot a lot today so I can like slowly release them out for the next couple weeks, because I think that's gonna just be what I'm gonna have to do for my schedule. But coronavirus, I wanted to talk about this today because a lot of my clients have been really fearful about the coronavirus. Naturally, this is a very scary thing that's going on in our society right now, in the whole world. There's this pandemic, this outbreak of this disease that medicine doesn't really know too much about yet. We're familiar with coronaviruses, but we're not familiar with this particular coronavirus, the COVID-19. And so lots of people are dying, and it is affecting a lot of people. So your fears are completely valid, and we really need to be taking precautions. Social distancing is huge. Making sure that we're doing more stuff inside our homes, not going out to coffee shops, not going out to concerts and things. I mean, I think everywhere that has sort of just been banned anyways, but just a reminder to you guys how important it is for us to be keeping our distance from other people. Also, I studied public health, so I've taken many classes on infectious disease and epidemiology and outbreaks and all of this. And I'm not saying I'm an expert, but I do want to say that the thing that I learned while I was getting my bachelor's of science was hand washing. Like, I can't tell you how many of my teachers just honed in us this idea of proper hand washing up to your elbows, like really getting soap everywhere, having what you would call it, a nail brush thing where you can get under your nails because our nails can get really dirty, bracelets and rings. I'm actually, when I go out, I haven't been wearing any bracelets and stuff like that because germs can get caught in here, so we just got to be extra careful. But I think washing our hands, I know washing your hands is one of the best things that you can do, and what the CDC is really trying to get out there to the general population, how important that is. So just a little reiteration there. But here's the thing. What I really wanted to talk about, what you guys are really here for, because you didn't want to hear me talk about COVID-19, but so many of my clients have come to me and being like, I'm really stressed. This is really scary. I just want to restrict. And I get it, because a lot of us with our eating disorders, we use that as a thing to control. And we are in a situation right now where there is no control. We have no idea what's going to happen to the world, who's going to get sick, who's not, and that's really frightening. And so our emotional way of coping through this is restricting. And so I had a conversation with one of my clients about this, and we're talking about it, and I was telling her that restricting is the last thing that you need to do right now. Your body needs all of the nourishment that it can get right now. If it's going to be introduced to this virus, if it's going to have to up its immune system and try and fight off something, you better bet that you have enough energy, you have enough calories in you, and you have enough nutrition in you to be able to fight off something. So although it may seem like you want to restrict, this is the time where you should be upping your calories even more, making sure that you're really staying consistent with eating a good amount of food every single day. Eat good, healthy food too. We want to be getting in lots of sauerkraut. It's good probiotics that can help with your immunity, bone broth, garlic. For me personally, especially because I was vegan for so many years, when I feel like my body needs a boost, I know that I need to be upping my meat and my protein intake. So I've been eating a lot more red meat lately, and that helps me feel really grounded and really nourished. So just making sure that you're getting in all of these good foods into your body, because like I said, you need that to fight off something. So this is really, really important. I'm trying to think what else I wanted to say about this. Yes, so the other thing that I wanted to mention, because a lot of my clients, again, they've been saying that they're so anxious, they're so nervous. We do this in coaching together. We learn the benefit of meditation and of deep breathing, and I go through a lot of different breathing exercises and meditations and stuff with them. So I just wanted to remind you guys the power of meditation and deep breathing. It is really, really helpful at helping us calm down our nervous system so that we can have a strong immune system. You know, if we are chronically stressed, our body's not going to be able to fight off and ward off disease. So we need to make sure that we are staying calm, not getting caught up in this fear and the anxiety. And how we're going to do that is by meditating, or journaling is another great option. I think I've been burping like crazy every single time I do a video. On my Instagram, I like burp every single day in my videos. I'm like, I'm sorry. I don't know why. It's so weird, and it's like never any other time. Excuse me. But I really like, and I think I have a video, so if I do have a video still up about this, I like the alternate nasal breathing. That's simply where you take your thumb and your pointer finger and you block off a nostril and you inhale. You close it off, pause, and then exhale, and inhale, plug off, and then open up the thumb, exhale. It's called alternate nasal breathing. It's really effective at helping us switch back into our parasympathetic nervous system state, which is the relax and digest. That's the state where your immune system can be high. So don't just be sort of having your mind go crazy as you are self-isolating, or hopefully you're staying home and you're taking care of yourself, you're taking these precautions. Don't let it get to your head, okay? Really try and stay calm. Try and fill your time with doing things like reading books. No one reads in this day and age, and I cannot say just how much or I cannot say how important I feel like reading is for us. And we're so used to just scrolling Instagram all day and reading these tiny little captions. And you know what? Instagram right now is full of fear, and it's full of a lot of news stuff right now, which can really just elevate our anxiety. So I really recommend getting off the social media, actually picking up a book, and training yourself to be able to read again. It's an art that has unfortunately been lost. But this is your time where you can do that, and you can do things like paint your nails and take a shower and focus on work, focus on, for me, I'm doing these videos, I'm doing my blog post that I said I was going to do years ago, but the point is I'm keeping myself preoccupied and I'm not letting my head spin, okay? Hey, it's me, imagine that. I forgot to mention a couple things. So one of the things that I wanted to mention was exercise. A lot of gyms are closing. It's becoming sort of not safe to go to yoga studios and do our regular sort of normal workout routine. And I'm really glad right now as a recovered person that I am not obsessed with exercise, and that I'm not like super anxious about missing out a workout. So this is your time to practice the art of rest and of slowing down, and of not going crazy at the gym. And so take this as a learning experience for you. Like, okay, are you super anxious about like not working out? How can you sit with that? How can you meditate? How can you journal about it? yeah, so I just wanted to mention that because I think the exercise thing is like, and it's crazy. It's like there's an outbreak going on, and then here we are, and we're worried that I'm not going to be able to do my ab workout. And it's like, what? Stop it. Like, what actually really matters? And ask yourself that right now. Like, what actually really matters for you in your life? I think making sure that you're safe and that you're healthy is really important. And along with that whole exercise thing, too, if you're overtrained, if you're overworking out, which, you're struggling with an eating disorder that has like the compulsory movement with it, yes, you are. That's a lot of strain on the body, and all those health benefits that you hear of exercise, build strong bones, boost your immunity, all of that, that does not apply to you in this state. If you're in a malnourished state, if you're in an energy deficit and you are over exercising, you are depleting your body's reserves. You're depleting your energy. You're lowering your immunity. So if you want to stay safe, like the thing to do right now is to rest. Like sit down and actually rest. Let your body just repair, and don't put so much stress and strain on your body of having to like repair muscles from working out and also potentially fighting off a virus. Like that's not the smart thing to do right now. So let that be sort of the fuel to help you overcome this like insane desire to work out and to sort of punish your body for eating during this time, because this is like a really valid excuse that hopefully will get into your logic mind enough of like, this is not good and I need to make sure that I stay safe, and straining my body by overworking is not going to be keeping my body safe and making sure that I'm at the healthiest state of being. Now, the other thing that I wanted to mention is that I remember when I was struggling with my eating disorder, I went to the doctor with my mother when I was young, and I remember sitting in the chair and the doctor looking at me and being like, see your mother there? She has reserves. Like if she gets sick, and I remember he went and he like pinched my mom's arm. She must not really like that. But she went and like pinched my mom's arm, was like, see this? Like she has like something there to protect her. If she gets the flu, she's gonna have like reserves, and it's like, okay, she might, get sick, and she might be, under eating for a time because you have the flu and you can't eat and all of that, but like she's gonna live. And he looked at me and he was like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, because you're so depleted and you're so malnourished that I'm not sure you would be able to survive the flu. And I remember that 11 years later, I remember him telling me that, being like, my body like is really susceptible and vulnerable to illness because of this state of malnourishment that I'm putting my body in. So again, just like use what's happening right now in the world as like fuel for you to finally overcome your eating disorder and be like, you know what? I need to make sure that I'm healthy and strong so that I can potentially overcome a virus. So I just wanted to plug that into here because I totally forgot to mention that. So let's go on to the show. So anyways, short, quick video, just pretty much saying, I know this is a scary situation right now, but don't go back into your eating disorder behaviors as a way to cope with this situation that we have going on right now. So please, please, please make sure you are eating good food. Make sure that you go to the store and that you're stocking up your pantry with enough of the items that you are going to need. This is funny because I'm thinking back to the days where I was struggling with my eating disorder and I was a hoarder and I had like so much food in my house, and then now I like this hit and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to go shopping because I like don't have anything. I have some reserves, I have a pantry, but it's just funny how I always make fun of the fact that I used to hoard food, and now I'm like, dang, I wish I was hoarding food. But no, with all that like laughing giggles aside, make sure that you are properly stocked, but there's no need to absolutely hoard food around your house and to go out and be crazy and buy like 175 rolls of toilet paper. Okay, you don't need to be doing that. Buy what you need for the next week or so, so that you have enough, but don't go overboard. Anyways, this is getting long. I'm going to say goodbye, and I'm going to quickly film another video, which should be on weight distribution and mental hunger, not mental hunger, extreme hunger is what I'm talking about next. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you click the bell so you get notified when that next video comes out.